just like how they say like exams and stuff, they don't really judge the performance, how smart you are or shit like that. And I look at it kind of like that. I mean, obviously to me, it's good to see that people are listening, people really like what I'm doing. But at the end of the day, you can make something amazing and it could get like 2 plays, and then somebody can put out some trash and it'll get fucking a million views. And so yeah, I think it does mean a lot to me, just because it shows me that like people really do care about what I'm putting out. But at the end of the day, I try not to look at it and listen to it, because like my more recent tracks that I feel like are better than a lot of the stuff that has more plays. I feel like they're better and I feel like they deserve more plays. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to how I market it and how like I push it out to people, and it all comes down to that, honestly. More than a couple words, I'd say Dvn Dvs is the hyperbolic part of me. I would say, I feel like there's obviously a lot of influences of shit that actually happened in my life, but I kind of take it to the extreme with Dvn Dvs. I'm just a lot more eccentric and a lot more vocal of things going on in my head that I may not want to talk to somebody about, personally. Stuff like that, which I feel like a lot of people convey through their music. But yeah, I would say that I'm not Dvn Dvs, but I am Dvn Dvs. If that makes any sense. Yeah, I feel like most of them do. I feel like a lot of them take them to like the extremes. You have like Nicki Minaj and like Roman, and then her different personalities, and then you have somebody like fucking like Mac Miller, Larry Fisherman, stuff like that. I feel like for the most part, who they are is just kind of playing in their music. But it also depends on like subject matter and how you want to like take the music and stuff like that. Because some people have a persona just for a specific thing. Like let's say like Tyler the Creator and Igor. Like he painted this whole picture of who Igor is and all that through his music. But then at the end of the day, you still have Tyler, you still have Wolf Haley, and also same with his latest album. If you call me, get lost. Sir Baudelaire is another persona of his that I feel like it shows a piece of Tyler, but at the same time like Tyler is encompassed through like the whole body of work. And I just feel like that's kind of how I associate it with myself too. I feel like it kind of changes throughout like what's going on culturally and stuff like that, but and I don't want to put it. I'm gonna rank it in 5, but I don't want to say that it's like the top. The first one is better than everybody else or anything. But me personally, you'll probably always hear this until he kills one of my family members. But Lil Uzi Vert is quite literally. I love Lil Uzi. Ever since 2016, I've just loved everything. I love that guy so much. I put him at the top of my list almost every time. And then my list might sound really basic compared to what other people might say, but then I got Kendrick, and which is a huge influence on me. The Good Kid, Mad City literally changed my life. Quite literally. If it wasn't for that album, I don't even know if I'd be making music right now. Travis Scott, I feel like everybody says him. I love him. Ever since Rodeo, I've been fucking with him since Rodeo. A long time before Astroworld, and everybody hopped on the train. So I love his influence on everything. Kanye, you can't have a fucking top 5, top 10 without Kanye. Drake, and I feel like you can't have one without him either. I know it sounds very, very generic probably, but these are the people I feel like influence me the most. There's a couple others too I could name probably, but I feel like those are like the top the top ones I feel like. Well, the thing I really love about Kendrick, like for in specific, is just the fact that like his discography, like in every album, he's not the same Kendrick, and that's what I really love, and that's something I've been trying to convey through my music as well. I just don't want to stay in a box, and I feel like Kendrick has literally never done that to himself. Like maybe yeah, and this is with every artist, there's some rhyme schemes that might be a little similar off of like what other people have done, but that's basically like it's like your personality just thrown through your music, and yeah, that's one thing I just love about what he's doing with this latest album. It's hard to not want to compare it to like to what you think is an artist's best work. But I really try not to do it just because, because what if this was the first album that I listened to from him, and then I went back and listened to The Good Kid, Mad City. I feel like I would be doing it vice versa. And so yeah, I try not to compare it. I just try to look at it as one entity, and Based off what he has, he's super solid. I love the guy too. I feel like for the most part, I've tried to give a lot of the different sides to who Dvn Dvs is. I mean, like my interests, like video games, anime, like pop culture, stuff like that. Quite recently with the release that I dropped, Cry Me a River. I explored more of like what it means to like cope with loss and like a relationship and stuff like that. And I feel like a lot of people have that kind of aspect to their music at some point. But next, I don't know. I really want to get rowdy with the music that I'm dropping next. I just want to be kind of ignorant, I don't know why. I just want to talk my shit and be ignorant. But I feel like a lot of my music does convey that too, in a sense. But like I want to have a full project to where I'm just like, all right, this is me, and I'm gonna talk my shit. So I'm really glad you're asking this because I've kind of wondered if anybody is gonna like take hold of that, because if the only way you'd be able to see it is if you really look in like the credentials of like who we're saying is like the like our publisher, and so the Hardy Boys is obviously if you watch WWE and all that shit is Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy, which were two Daredevil brothers. I used to love them growing up, and so now the Hardy Boys with a Z is me and Swaggy Z, and that's part of that rowdiness that we want to capture. It's been a long time in the making. We have a couple songs for it right now, but kind of just like my mind's been going elsewhere and stuff like that. But eventually you will see a Hardy Boys project coming from me and Zach, and it'll be a big collab from me and him, and it'll be very, very chaotic and rowdy and shit like that. So the one thing about me and Zach is like no matter how much we work on something together, we don't rope ourselves together to just say we're a pair, because I feel like with that comes like a lot of bullshit to where like, oh, like if you work with another producer, are you cheating on your producer, shit like that. Which is, I don't like to look at it like that, and I know he doesn't look at it like that. Like he's gonna work with who he works with, I'm gonna work with who I work with, and if it just so happens we work with each other more than anything else, that's how it is. And that's my brother. At the end of the day, I've known him since ninth grade, for a very, very long time, 8 years almost now, which is fucking insane to think about. And yeah, that's my brother. Even if he stopped making beats today, I wouldn't, I wouldn't put any of that past him. I love him to death. But yeah, we are a, we are a package deal, but we aren't a package deal, if that makes sense. I know it sounds kind of confusing, but yeah, yeah. Well, I'm from Wilmington and he's from Claymont, and pretty close. And yeah, we met each other in high school and in math class, funny enough. And the only reason I remember how we met each other is because I was a dickhead. I will say I was really a dickhead coming out of middle school, going into high school, and I would just kind of say whatever. Like I wasn't like an asshole, but like I was annoying. I guess annoying is the word for it. So I literally remember the day I met Zach. We were in math class, and he went to sharpen his pencil, and I, for some reason, I just went up to sharpen my pencil too, and I was like, yo, you trying to go to Six Flags this weekend? And I kid you not, like, word for word, I asked him if he was trying to go to Six Flags, and I have no fucking clue what even like put that thought in my brain. But after that, we just became friends, and our relationship is just built off funny, stupid jokes. If you sat with us through a day, you probably wouldn't understand a lot of bullshit we're laughing at, because like a lot of our humor is just so dumbed down to where it's just like a gesture will make everybody laugh, and it's just fucking it's insane. But yeah, I love that guy to death. Oh, most definitely, most definitely. Those two are also people. I consider my family, honestly. I don't look at them as friends. I look at them as brothers and sisters. I love them to death, and I love working with them. And I feel like all of our chemistry is just amazing. Like Swaggy can make a beat for all of us respectively, and it'll go crazy. And it's just like the way we compliment each other on songs is just it's phenomenal, honestly. And I couldn't ask for anybody else, honestly. I just love working on music with them. Like I could not write a song for myself anymore and just do collabs with them and be fine with that shit, because it really is so fun. But for the future though, we got a lot coming up in the future. I mean, I don't want to say too soon because I don't know when the hell anything's coming out, but just like for plans, Me and Trevor, well, Galaxy. I'm sorry, I'm throwing out governments at this point. So excuse me. Me and Galaxy, we have a tape that's been in the works for a long ass time. Me and D Star have a tape in the works that honestly should have been coming out this month, but I don't know. We're kind of dropping the ball with it, but it should be coming relatively soon. And then they vice versa. They have stuff going on with Zach too. They'll probably have their collab tapes and stuff. I don't wanna say too much about what they got going on, but what I got going on, you'll definitely see a lot more coming from us. There's a huge number of people, and for those people watching this video, I'm so sorry if I don't get to you. There's a lot of people I do want to work with. I'm gonna be honest. I am so terrible when it comes to collabing with people. It's insane. I really feel like a fucking asshole. I'm not gonna lie. Cause I know I've told so many people, like we'll collab on something, and it's not me lying. It's just me being lazy about it. It's a lot of people, but people I can name off the top of my head. Ivory, somebody I want to work with. Donovan Burt, I want to work with him. There's honestly a lot. Alvy, yeah, I want to work with you. In the future, there's a lot of people have sent me beats and all that stuff that I gotta get to. I'm not ignoring it. I'm lazy. I'm fucking lazy, man. Bless you. So first off, I just want to say I love Japanese influence and Japanese culture, and a lot of my like visual work. I feel like I want to convey with that. Like the shoes that I have on right now are literally like a Japanese collab, and I love shit like that so much. But let's say a top 5. I'm not gonna use anything like fucking Naruto or Dragon Ball because let's get those out of the way. This is another top 5 with no specific order, but I'm just gonna name it, just to name it. So I'd say, Hunter x Hunter. Love Hunter x Hunter. Now that one I will say is my favorite among anything. But Hunter x Hunter, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Parasite the Maxim, which is fucking phenomenal. Ranking of Kings just entered my list not too long ago. It's amazing. Everybody should check that out. And let's say for a 5th one, I want to say Code Geass. That's just off the top of the head, though. I feel like I could definitely like throw in a couple more, but yeah, those are phenomenal. And if you're getting into anime, definitely watch those. Those are amazing. Yeah, I would say, like a part of Dvn Dvs just isn't the music aspect of it. A lot of people may not think if you don't think I'm fashionable, it's whatever. But I like to think that, I'm fashionable to some extent. And I like to express myself through that, obviously. And when it's come to like, I've been in a few fashion shows. I like to model, in front of cameras and stuff like that. I haven't done it a lot recently, but the thing about that is I don't it's funny enough, I don't really like outsource to work with, and I don't want to sound like I'm bragging or anything, but a lot of people approach me asking me if I want to do stuff like that, and I obviously jump to it just because it's something I want to do and it's fun. But yeah, I really do want to get more like visually out there. I know my Instagram kind of lacks like just fit pics and stuff like that, which I really do want to step up when I have more time and stuff like that. But I think like the fashionableness is a big part of who Dvn Dvs is too. And I do want to convey that through my character as well. All right, so for the future, now that I'm graduating college and stuff, I'll have a lot more time to work on things. Besides like having an actual job. So I definitely do want to get out to people that I've already told I would collab with and just haven't because I'm fucking lazy, like I said. Besides that though, dream collab. Honestly, anybody that I name from that list, but most importantly, like if I get an Uzi song, that's how I know that I did something in life. Or like fucking like Frank Ocean. If Frank Ocean wanted to hop on one of my songs, I would probably cry, to be completely honest with you, because that's phenomenal. I don't want to diminish Kanye West's name, but I feel like lately he's kind of been handing features out to just a lot of people I wouldn't expect him to. He had that Little Pump feature, which was I don't know why he did that, shit like that. But Yeah. Besides that too, though, I just really wanna just work on being consistent with music and just my content in general. I feel like I go through long periods where I don't post, where I don't post music. Obviously, like now, I haven't posted anything solo since fucking December of last year. So dropping the ball when it comes to consistency. But I do want to stay more consistent. You know, put out good work and just vibe with my fans. Honestly. Well, the biggest part of it is just like I said, not staying in a box. I don't really want to make anything that sounds like anything I've already made. Like there might be, like I said, there might be kind of schemes and just kind of like little pockets of things that kind of show who like my personality. But that's really all that is, you know, personality. It's just like it's like a you know, it's like your footprint or your fingerprint. You know, like there's marks of it, but you know you can alter it to make whatever you want to make. You know, make a full hand out of your fingerprints or stuff like that. Just to give a little, you know, a little weird analogy, but yeah, I really just don't want to stick in a box. Like, I've reached out to somebody about like a rock influence kind of song. You know, I'm trying to step out with genre too. I'm trying to I don't want to just be labeled as like a hip hop rap artist. You know, I want to do R&B. I sing a little bit here and there throughout my songs. So you know, I just want to be able to just take in and grasp as many things in the music culture as I can, and not just stick into one box. Honestly, I pretty much already shouted them out, but shout out to Swaggy Z, shout out to Galaxy Nirvana, shout out to D Star. We are going to be a force to reckon with in the next coming years if we aren't already, and I promise you guys that.